The author Jonah Lehir once said, "We travel because distance and difference are the secret tonic of creativity. When we get home, home is still the same, but something inside our minds has changed, and that changes everything." Most people have traveled at least once in their life. Even if it wasn't far, maybe you've gone on vacation with your family or a school field trip out of town. Maybe you haven't traveled anywhere, but either way, traveling creates memories that can last you a lifetime, and it isn't that hard to do. My family and I love to travel. I've traveled many places throughout my life, and I love to see how visiting different places can affect the way you view your life. Whether it's going out of town for a couple of hours or a trip out of the country, I think there's beauty in seeing the world. Traveling can be beneficial for you in many ways, physically, emotionally, and mentally. Today I will tell you how traveling can be mentally stimulating, help you change your perspective, and how it can be good for your health. You might ask how traveling can really help you mentally, so let me explain. Traveling helps you let go of stress and anxiety. Traveling allows you to disconnect from your day-to-day routine. When you disconnect from everyday life, you are able to recharge and take a break from things that may cause you stress, make you anxious, or tired. Traveling allows for rest and a break from everyday life. A study in 2013 said that more than 80% of Americans felt less stressed after a couple of days of traveling. Some people might say that traveling doesn't really help with stress because you're stressed before while you're planning and after and during the aftermath when you're trying to catch up with everything that you missed. And although those things can be overwhelming, if you plan ahead and avoid rushing into a trip, you can avoid the stress as well. Cornell University did a study that showed that people planning upcoming trips were more happy and felt more accomplished that they were planning it themselves. If you plan correctly, you can avoid the stress and you can just focus on the anticipation of a fun trip. Now that we know that traveling can help you mentally, let's talk about how it can change your perspective and cause you to learn new things. When you are traveling, you are exposed to many places, cultures, ideas, and environments. When you travel, you learn all about different places, which increases your knowledge and even your creativity. When you travel, you are seeing new things and experiencing new places. You are getting out of the place you are familiar with and getting out of your comfort zone, letting the place you're at affect you, meaning that you learn more about the cultures, food, ideas, places, people, and more. You get to experience new things and learn about how different people live. When you go back home, you have new stories and ideas to share with the people around you. When you are traveling, it can also boost your creativity. Because you are letting in new ideas, beliefs, cultures, and experiences, the things that you see and hear can spark new creative mindsets and ultimately change your perspective on how you see your everyday life when you go back home. Since we now know how travel can affect us mentally and emotionally, let's look at how traveling can help you physically. Traveling can help you physically in many ways. Oftentimes when you're traveling, you sleep better and your immune system strengthens. Traveling, as we discussed, helps you be less stressed, which in turn helps you sleep better. When you're stressed and anxious about something, it can prevent a good night's sleep. But when you're traveling, typically you get a very good night's sleep because you have reduced stress. When you travel, you're also visiting new places, new scenes, and with different environments can lead to different exposures of different bacteria. Your immune system and antibodies fight these off and ultimately become stronger, so traveling helps your immune system. As you can see, traveling has many beneficial components. Traveling can decrease your stress and anxiety. It leads to more creativity and knowledge. It can make you physically healthier. Everyone should travel, even if it's never super far. Traveling has many benefits to our health and to our minds. I believe that Jonah Lehir was right when he said that traveling can change everything.